Hi there, this is Michael with Buffalo Finances, and today we're going to show you how to retrieve your identity protection PIN, and that's done through the IRS website. So an identity protection PIN is a number that the IRS issues directly to you so that you can put it on your tax return, and then they know that when you submit your tax return, it's you, and somebody else can't submit your tax return or your social security number on a tax return without your knowledge. So if you have signed up for this, when you submit your tax return and it doesn't have this PIN on it, you'll get a rejection. And the rejection will say, we don't have an identity protection PIN, an IP PIN on this tax return, and we need it. So to retrieve your IP protection PIN, we're going to go to the irs.gov, which is where I am now, and let's type in retrieve identity. I'll do identity and retrieve your identity protection PIN is the page. Came up first because I knew what to type in, but let's say you didn't type all those words. Let's type in protection PIN. It's a little easier than what I just said. Okay, protection PIN. The first one that comes up is get one. That's a different need. Let's say you already have one and you got that rejection notice from the IRS. Retrieve your identity protection PIN. So we're going to click on that. And I already did it over here. That brings you to this page, retrieve your identity protection PIN, IP PIN, and there's a whole bunch of words here. We want to read this one, how to retrieve your IP PIN online. Then you'll click on this, get an IP PIN. So where this is going to take you is to your login for the IRS, and I can't really show the screen because I'm already logged in. But there's like level after level. Click on this one, then you're going to say the same thing again, how to get an IP PIN, get an IP PIN. Now it's going to ask you to sign in with this ID.me. If you haven't created one, simply click on this. It's going to send you through a series of, well, I'll show you. It's going to send you through a series of setup steps. You enter your email, password that you make up, and then confirm your password, check these boxes, create an account. It'll probably send you a verification to the email address that you put in here. If you already have created one, it'll yell at you and say you already have an email address. Sign into your existing. And then you'll enter your email address and your password, and you'll sign in here. So I'm going to do that now. It's going to be very secure. It's going to send me a text message, which I'm going to get right this second. I'm probably sharing too much information with you. Oh, I actually have to click continue. Yes, send me a text message. All right, it's got a text message from the IRS. Okay. And this is if you didn't have an IP PIN already, which I did not before I clicked this. If you did have an IP PIN, it would take you to the spot where it would ask you to verify who you are. You probably have to type in your date of birth and that kind of thing, and then it should pull it up. All right, I can't demonstrate this now because it's the first time I'm doing it. All right, so this is probably a frequently asked question for the IRS. So they actually created a help list. Let's say you lost your IP PIN or you didn't get something in the mail. How do you get another one? So you'll just follow the steps I showed you. Go to get an IP PIN, that website, and they should issue one through your IRS account, which is ID.me. And if you still can't get one that way, give them a call at this number. This is a pain in the neck because it normally takes at least an hour to get them on the phone. Sometimes after waiting an hour, they will just hang up on you, which is one of the most frustrating things ever. All right. Quick note on if you filed a tax return and it's been rejected, you have 5 days to perfect it. which means that you have 5 days to get this PIN and then resubmit the tax return, and it'll still be considered on time. Like today, for example, is the last day for filing your extended individual tax return. So it's due today. Any rejected tax returns, we have 5 days to try to resubmit them and to get them accepted. If they're accepted within 5 days, then we've perfected it, and it's actually considered accepted and on time. All right, this is Michael with Buffalo Finances. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. If it has, then let me know. If you have some more questions, let us know in the comments or email us at cpa@buffalofinances.com. All right, have a great day.